Welcome back to the mountains. What's going on, YouTube fam? Welcome back to another high adventure video. It is cold outside. It's breezy. The water is uber clear. That means we can only be really in one place. We are back at Lake Jocassee in the upstate here of South Carolina, targeting some cold water brown trout, rainbow trout, might even find us some largemouth or spotted bass. Wow, it's been 10 months since we have gotten after some trout. Let's see if we can find some winter piggy trout. So last time I was up here, I did not use any kind of like live bait or anything of any kind. In fact, I didn't realize that's kind of what a lot of people use. This lake has blueback herring. It's got shiners in it. But here's a fun fact. You are not allowed to catch your own bait via cast net. Oh, up here. In fact, it's actually illegal to even have a cast net on the boat. You can catch the herring like with the sabiki rigs or whatever, but you cannot cast net for them. So we have some little shiners like this guy right here that we're gonna drop down. Hey, get back here. We're gonna drop these over the side of the boat and kind of troll these along with us right through the mouth, just like that. We're gonna troll it along behind us, see if we can't get a trout to slam that. All right, guys, we're gonna come up here to the bow while we drag our live bait, and we're gonna cast this little spinner at these overhangs along the bank. And if the trout are up shallow, which they should be, we're at the end of January, water should be cold enough. They seem to like to hang, at least last time I remembered, they like to hang out under like all these tree branches and stuff. Oh, dude, did you see that trout? I don't know if my camera, that was a little bit far away, but that trout, oh gosh, he's feeding on something. See, he's after something. Honestly, he wasn't that big, but if we could pop there. Oh, dude, I missed him. He was after something. Dude, come on. I missed him twice. That was ridiculous. I don't think he was even that big. But that little sucker, I mean, he came flying. That was, oh, there's one right there. There he is. Oh my goodness. There's the first fish. What's that, little rainbow? Little bow. Well, that's a good sign. Trout are up shallow. Oh, that's easy. Good sign. That ain't but probably 10 or 11 inches. Start the day off with the rainbow. We got rainbows and browns in here. And start with the bow. Let's get it back down there. That was a spunky trout, dude. Holy cow. I'd bet that was the one that was flying out of the water there. I don't know what he was chasing. Could have been a bug for how far. Dude, I swear I just got bit again. Could have been a bug for how high that dude jumped out of the water. That was crazy. Right in there. There's one. There's one. Fish on the rattle trap. Switch to a white rattle trap. Trying to match the hatch. We got something here. Doesn't feel like a terrible fish. Depends on, unless I hooked him funky. No, that's a solid fish. That's a solid fish. That might be 15 right there. Come on. I can't tell if that's a brown or a bow. Come here. Yes! Dude, I think that's a brown. Yeah, that's a brown. Awesome. Dude, we just got a bite on the live bait. Hold up. I think something's playing with it down there. Hold up. Got him. Got one on the live bait too. Let's go. Holy cow. Oh gosh. Dude, we got a good fish here. Look at that. Ha! Oh, we gotta measure that trout up. We got something good on the live bait. Dude, there's a school of something down there. There's a school of something down there. What do we got here? Dude, it's a bass. Dude, I think it's a spotted bass. Oh, nice. Come on. Come on. Yes. Ha! Look at that. We got trout. We got bass. This is awesome. It's not very often. Not very often you almost double up. Look at that. Trout and bass. I can't tell if this is that might just be a regular largemouth. I need to get better at telling the difference. I'm not 100% sure though. If it's a largemouth, we can keep it actually if it's 14 inches. And that one is, that's 16. You know what though? I'll tell you what, if that's 16, let's see what this trout is. I wouldn't mind having something, a little something for dinner tonight. Almost guarantee it's gotta be 15. Oh yeah, dude. Just tickling 15. Look at that. I mean, just tickling it. Sweet, we got a keeper. I think since we're gonna keep the trout, we'll go ahead and let the bass go. That's awesome. Cool, there you go, baby. That trout though, that trout's going on ice. So take a look at that right there. See, I can't tell, like that's definitely a fish right there. Might be a couple fish up there. I can't tell. That's just gotta be bait. A lot of bait and then a few fish, a few of those bass, probably even some trout down there hanging out, but about 40 feet of water. That's where we pulled that bass out of. There's one right out in the middle. Check it out. Dude, I just started, I was just getting ready to start reeling and he hit it while it was falling. Once again, not very, this one doesn't seem very big, but it's a fish. What do we got? Oh, this looks like a rainbow. Is that a rainbow? Yeah, it's a little rainbow. Ha! There we go. That white rattle trap does it again. Pretty little rainbow, probably about 12 inches. Nice. We're getting in on some fish here as the evening comes on. I can't fish too long because I still got to go back and get camp set up. But we've plugged a few fish, starting to kind of just figure a few things out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call it a day for now. We only had a half day to fish, and it has not been a terrible start to the trip, that's for sure. Anytime you're able to boat some fish up and you know, put something on ice, I mean, I'll take that, that's for sure, especially in the winter time when, you know, you just don't know what the conditions are going to be like. I mean, I haven't fished here in 10 months, and honestly, we're here a little earlier than we were last year, so I'm still kind of like I'm just trying to figure out this lake. I've only fished here like 2-3 other times, and still not 100% sure what the pattern is, but to be able to go out, get a nice little half day in, learned that the bait is up in the creeks. At least saw a few bait balls, not a whole lot, but it's definitely some of it's up there, and usually where that bait is, that's where the fish are too. Let's go ahead, get on back, get camp set up before it gets too cold, make a run across the lake, and yeah, get settled in for the night, get ready for hopefully even better day tomorrow. All right, let's check out camp. Of course, camp isn't very full, which one of the reasons I love camping this time of year. Oh, look at that. Dang, guys, look at this. Shoot. Oh, step down. This little camping pad right here. Dang, you got like a hook and everything. I don't even know what that's for, but I like it. Fire pit. This is sweet. Looks out over the forest. Like nobody, well, I see 4 campers. 4 campers in a campsite that has 40 places, so basically nobody here. But you know, one thing we had to deal with today too was the wind when we first got out, but tomorrow's supposed to be even nicer. Today was like 9-mile-an-hour wind. Tomorrow's supposed to be only like 4 or 5, so I don't know if that'll make a difference in the fishing, but at least it'll make it a little bit nicer when we're out there. Dudes, 1 match. That's all it took. Get that whole thing out of here. Just give me 1. I can't be stopped today. All right, this is gonna sound kind of dumb, especially after catching that beautiful brown trout, but I went to the store and bought weenies and chili, and I think I'm gonna cook that up instead of the trout tonight. You know, we've got all day tomorrow, and we've got the next day, honestly, if we want it. So we got plenty of time to eat fish. I just really wanted a chili dog. And I kind of had my heart set on it. I didn't plan on catching a keeper trout today. Hence the reason I bought the ballparks and the chili. So, I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised with the trout. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy we caught it. Can I prop my wiener up there? There we go. But after I bought the chunky chili with beans from Campbell's and the hot dogs, I was like, dang, that sounds really good. So I was conflicted, to be honest with you. But you know what? We're gonna take a detour from the normal on this channel. Sometimes a man just wants a wiener and some chili. Keep it simple. This grate here, they need to replace it. Look at that. It's all like wanky and stuff. Just terrible. Nothing like passing up the opportunity to have fresh lake trout for a chili dog. You know, because you can get fresh trout anytime. You can't get a chili dog anytime. Not my best catch and cook of the channel, but it's amazing how little I care what I eat when I'm fishing. I think I'm going to name this video Catch and Cook Chili Dog in the Mountains. Yes. I mean, where's the lie? We caught it all. We're in the mountains. Got the little heater going already. Whew, how cold is it outside? I gotta see, it feels biting cold, man. 37. Gonna get down to 31. That is gonna be cold. Yeah, that is why we are staying in das tent. You know, it just hit me that our whole survival depends upon this little heater right here. If that goes out, let's just hope that doesn't go out. So what I do back here is I actually put a little crack right here. I leave a little crack open in the tent so it can draw fresh air and pump fresh air out this way. And then I actually need to make sure I have my vent flap open. Yeah, it is. Make sure my vent flap's open in the top. That way, just we got some circulation of air. And if the heater's not enough, we've got this nice comfy Coleman sleeping bag. This thing I think is rated for like, I don't remember. It's rated for cold. It's one of the cold weather ones. It's got this little hood. Look at this. Ha! Well, YouTube fam, I think we're going to get to bed a little early tonight because we're going to get up early. I want to get an early start on the day, especially exploring some new waters, and I just have no idea what the day is going to hold, so I want to have plenty of time to do plenty of fishing. So I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, all. Oh, it is 6:30 in the morning. Light's just starting to creep into the sky. Whew. It is 31 degrees as promised, but it's like mountain 31 degrees, you know? Like there are different types of temperatures. There's water cold, like when you're out on the water, that's a different cold. When you're in the mountains, that's a different cold. When you're at the ocean, that's a different cold, especially with like the humidity and stuff. This is mountain cold. So it's a mountain 31 degrees, which means it just feels more biting than it actually is. That looks like it's brewing up nicely. Oh, that's a good color right there. Good dark caramel. Guys, there's ice in my water with my shiners. I'm gonna set it by the fire. It's like half frozen, like a slushy in there. They're still alive, but we're gonna unthaw that just a little bit. That way they're not all flopping around there in the slush. I think these eggs are done right here. Oh yeah, slide them right off. Perfect. That's awesome. Cooked up in all that sausage grease. Good morning to us, huh? Get you some of that good morning feeling. All right. Good morning. Beautiful Lake Jocassee. I'll be a little careful here. There's some frost on the dock. Well, she's floating. Always a good sign when the SS High Adventure decides to stay on the top of the water. All right, get ready. It's gonna be a bit of a chilly ride this morning. All right, guys, I hear a waterfall up that way. We're gonna make our way in. We're gonna drop some live bait down, have a big old time. Hopefully, we are in a totally different arm of the reservoir. Up another little creek, trying to follow that bait. One of the nice things about using these shiners this time of year is that water's so cold. Shiners naturally stay alive pretty easily, a lot easier than herring, but then when that water's so cold, they just seem to keep a lot better. Now, I saw this guy in here. Look at this. Look at this crankbait. Why was I not throwing this yesterday? This looks like one of those blueback herring, a coveted piece of bait in this lake right here. They actually don't sell herring here either. Like none of the bait shops. You have to go like an hour away to get herring. It doesn't really make sense to me, but that is how it is. I tell you what, half the fun of fishing this lake is the scenery. I mean, just you have this crystal clear water, beautiful gorge views. I mean, man, this is just phenomenal. A little bit of current from that waterfall spilling out right here. See if anything's hanging out. So far, I really haven't seen any bait balls or anything like that up this way, which kind of surprises me. But if the bait ain't here, I kind of doubt the fish are gonna be here either. Is that a fish? There we go. Got one. Got one. There we go. A little closer to the waterfall. There we go. Gonna anchor up right here. There you go. It's a nice trout. Don't know if it's a keeper. Be close. I was gonna say, there's gotta be something up here. We got good current coming off that waterfall. Come here. Yes! Another brown. The browns here are super light. Super light. There we go. I don't know what all this line is right here, but... there we go. It's a pretty fish. Does she go 50? Oh, does she? Can I step on it and make it go 15? Oh, dude, she's literally like a 1/4 inch short of 15. That stinks. A 1/4 inch short. It's okay. Fish number one. Maybe there are a few more up there. It's a good start. Good start to the morning. Dude, there's a hit right there. Look at that. Look at that. Something's loading on. Something's loading onto that minnow. Tighten the line up. Got him. No, my gosh, he just came off. Are you kidding me? Dude, we're right there, right there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Dude, there's a fish right there, right there. Right there. Got him. On the live. On the live. Come on. Guys, just found this little draw right back up in here. Popped one. Dragging the little shiner. What do we got? It's a bass. I can see it down there. See it way down there. Ha! Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Load it right on. Nice. I think that's a legit largemouth right there. That looks like a largemouth. Cool. If it were a spot... Oh, there's my man. I don't want that back. You know, actually, I'll let you eat that. How about that? Actually, no, I want him back. Actually, is he alive? No, I tell you what, you can have him. There you go. If it were a spotted bass, I'd keep it, but we'll let him go. Here you go. Be free. Cool. Isn't that impressive right there? That is beautiful. That's awesome. I love the sound of it. Taking a little break here. Pouring myself some fresh hot chocolate that we made earlier this morning. Been a real slow day fishing. These fish just, they don't seem concentrated really anywhere yet. Just super scattered. Bass, trout, everything. Sometimes you just gotta stop and enjoy the view and enjoy the moment. There's one right there. Nice, nice. It's not a bad fish. Doesn't look like a bad fish. There you go. That's on the spinner. That's on the spinner. Come on. That might be a keeper right there. That might be a keeper. If we can get him in the net. Nice, nice. Holy cow. Guys, it has been a morning. Jeepers. I have tried crankbaits, rattle traps, just switched to a spinner. We are actually back where we were yesterday. And I'm seeing bait balls, and we just caught a fish. We've barely even started down this little finger. Once again, that's a nice fish. I'll bet that's gonna be real close. Kind of nice and thick. I have tried 4 other spots besides this one, and have just not gotten anything. In fact, right as I was pulling up in this spot, I saw trout hitting the surface. I have literally not seen any other trout hitting the surface in any other place I have been this morning. Come on, baby, please be 15. Look at that, tickling 15, tickling 15. There's a keeper. But it has just been, tough. It's been a tough morning. There's just no doubt about it. I mean, I kid you not, within 10 minutes, coming back into this cove, another keeper brown. I mean, that's crazy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, we'll roll through here a little bit, see if we can produce a few fish. Oh my gosh, guys, look. Can you see that down there? Literally balls of bait. Oh, there's a trout. Got him. He just totally followed it up. Little bow. Good grief, look at that. That was insane. That was awesome. I totally watched him come up and smoke that. Balls of bait. Oh, there's trout. Got him. These trout are hanging around all this bait, and those bass shouldn't be far behind. Shoot, I would think the big trout wouldn't be far behind either. Oh my Lord have mercy. Look at that little slime rocket they used to call those. Let's see if we can get a closer look at all these herring. Trout literally just hit the surface right back here. Come on. Get him, Micah. There, oh, got him. You kidding me? Dude. Whoa, that was awesome. I don't even know if he's a keeper, but that was still sweet. Dude, that's a nice rainbow. That might be. Shoot. That was an excellent sequence of events right there. That's another one's gonna be close. Either he's gonna just be there or he's gonna miss it by like 1/4 of an inch. Nah, that's short. That's 13 1/4. That was still pretty cool. That was cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to go back and cook up some fresh trout over the fire. I feel like it's almost really good fishing. Like, it's almost there. Give it a few more weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. It'd help if the weather could stay a little consistent. But we might have to come back then. Give it a few weeks and then, I don't know, maybe like end of February, come back and try our luck again. I don't know. Let's get back. Let's fire up the fire. And let's cook some trout. All right. Look at that beauty right there. That is fresh as fresh can be. You know, I think what I'm going to do, I think we're just going to gut it and scale it. I think that's what I'm going to cut right down like that. Let's see, we're going to take that head off. I'll take the whole head off. Toss the guts in our little... Well, I hadn't envisioned it going quite like that. All right, beautiful, clean trout fillet. Now, what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna go right in there, right along. Look at that, we're gonna butterfly it out. Cut right along the spine. See that? Kind of butterfly it there. Score it down. Just like that, and then that leaves that meat open so we can get more seasoning on it. Let's see. Seafood spectacular. That was good. You know what I do know? Let's try to start with some salt on everything. Minced garlic, why not? A little bit over everything. What else do we have? Ooh, lemon pepper. Ooh. Kicking chicken. I think we gotta go lemon pepper. Lemon pepper, just that freshness on the trout usually is always good. There we go. And then we're gonna lay our fish right in it like this. There we go. And then look at that. See how all that meat is seasoned on the inside? That is perfect. That's one of the harder things to do when you're trying to get these trout all seasoned up, especially when it's not a fillet. So we're going to put some on the skin as well. And what I like to do is I like to cut off strips of butter and like, I'll actually pack it in the fish like that. You know, actually what we're going to do, I think we're going to lay them open like that. I changed my mind. Lay some butter pieces on the top. And then we're going to curl this up like that. You know, the one thing I forgot to put in with our trout is, let's see, I've got some rosemary. What does this smell like? Oh, that smells pretty good. Maybe set a couple pieces. Can I break that in half? Am I allowed to? Set a couple pieces of rosemary in there. Ooh, sage. That might be good. That sage looks a little sad. We might skip the sage. What do we have? We have some thyme. Pretty sure that's thyme, but we call it what we want here on the channel. Kind of a nice little smell to it. Let's put a couple sprigs of that in there as well. Why not? I'm going to cube up some fresh golden potatoes here. Going to add some oil to these guys. Just like that. What else? What kind of seasoning do you want? We'll throw a little garlic in there. What do we want? We want some spicy? We could do slap your mamas. Cajun potatoes. I feel like we need to offset the subtle trout flavor with some spice. So we're going to do some slap your mamas here. There we go. I like that. That looks good to me. Then, you know what? I want to add some rosemary to this. You know what? I don't know. Am I supposed to cook? Can I cook rosemary with the potatoes? I don't know. We're going to find out. Maybe that's supposed to just be a garnish, but we're throwing it in. Look at these mini pine cones I found. I didn't know they came in mini size. I thought they were all big pine cones. They're kind of cute. Look at that. Pile them right there. That's a good fire starter, I think. May as well put a match to them right now. Are they good? Are they any good? Come on, Minnie. No. Come on, you minis. Ugh. No one match wonder for me today. The mini pine cones let me down. Way to go. Looks like we'll have to settle for being a 2-match wonder for this fire. Oh, did I spaketh too soon? No, there's some flame. Come on. Don't do me dirty. Not in front of everybody. This will go on first, because this is going to take the longest to cook, probably. There we go. Man, I can really smell that rosemary, guys. Good grief. It's coming through strong. Hopefully that'll pair well with the garlic and slap your mamas. Alright, on goes the fish. Perfect. That looks good. Look at that. Cooking up nicely. Let's see how our fish looks here. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it. Look at that. Oh, it's fogging up the camera. Anyway, looking phenomenal. You know, one thing I'm going to do, I have some peppers and onions that I've tossed in just with a little oil and some of more of that lemon pepper seasoning. And we're just going to sprinkle that right over the fish. I don't want it to cook very long. Just a little bit. There we go. We'll let that just get kind of flame broiled there, or whatever you call that, flame grilled for just a few minutes, just to soften it up a little bit. And I think we'll be ready to eat. Oh my goodness, guys. What a feast we are about to embark on. Look at this. Check this out. Look at how everything cooked up. Look at that. I mean, that looks fancy restaurant style right there. And this, whoo, let's see, did that fish cook up? Oh, yeah. Look at that, it's flaking. It's flaking. Oh my goodness. All right, let's say a prayer. Thank the Lord for keeping us in safety the last couple of days. Oh, and I'm so excited to try this. Oh my goodness. Where do we start? I think we have to start with the trout, right? Like, I think it's 100% have to. This is fresh brown trout out of a mountain reservoir. Here you go. Doesn't look shabby at all. I forget how good it is. Oh, hot. Ooh. Probably should let that cool down. That should be illegal right there. That should be illegal, but it's not. Dudes, we did we blacken the skin? Oh, we did. What is that gonna look like right there? That's the skin. Like, totally blackened. It's like a trout chip. That's exactly what it is. It's a trout chip. Get you a little char flavor into that right there. That's ridiculous. Okay. Now, we gotta poke a potato here. Oh yeah. Look at that. Cooked to perfection, if I do say so myself. Well, okay. The fork went in pretty easily. Let's find out here. Oh yeah. This is a camping meal right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the kind of stuff one day when I'm old, I feel like I'm going to remember this. These are going to be the memories I have. Doing this kind of stuff, I'm passing it on to my kids. I won't be talking about that 18-2 kill-death ratio in modern warfare. That kind of stuff is fun, don't get me wrong. It's fun in its place, but I think these are the real memories right here. Well, YouTube fam, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for the last 24 hours up here in the South Carolina mountains. Let me know, do we need to come back and do this again? Maybe give it a few weeks, see if that bite picks up, and then go hunt some more trout and maybe some spotted bass. Maybe next time we should cook up a spotted bass. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed the video and the recipe, and as always, I will see you in the next one.